Finally, there's an agreement in Glasgow, but it's a controversial agreement for climate control. 5 big points from me. They're definitely controversial. Let's go through them. First of all, the delay of the agreement. They've been arguing for 2 weeks. Huddles, the biggest countries in the world. Delayed by India and China because of their concerns about coal. India, for example, says we need to just make sure that we help the poor people. It's not just about phasing out coal. In fact, what the agreement originally was to consign coal to history. Agreement is to phase down coal. Okay, they've all signed up for it. Okay, they're going in the right direction, but everybody will say it's not enough. The net emissions that they're even targeting for is halfway to what they actually need. Number 2, China and the US have come to an agreement to talk and work together. That's good news. Why? Because they're the biggest emitters in the world of emissions. So just a fact, yes, they've got lots of differences, that they're going to get together and discuss what they can do is super important. We welcome it. Number 3, and this is good, carbon trading clarified. What is it? Companies are incentivized to reduce their carbon emissions. Companies can invest, if you like, put money into the pot if they've got carbon emissions and they get carbon credits. So everybody can be publicly shown to be net zero and reducing the effects on the planet. It's good. Okay, why is it good? It's much clearer and there's scrutiny. So it's good for the corporate sector. You could argue the politicians have pushed it down to the companies. Okay, I still welcome it. I think it's good that it's there, and at least that's one step. Coal, I like to see it stronger, but this is actually good. China and US talking, it's good. 4, methane pledge. 100 countries have pledged to reduce methane. Okay, that's good because that is actually worse for the planet than carbon dioxide. So the fact again that they're pledging to reduce it, again, you could argue it's words because there's not set figures in there that really are scrutinized and are going to be followed through. So you can argue it's words, but again, it's a step in the right direction. Okay, number 5. Okay, it's got to be investment in forests and deforestation. In other words, investments made, particularly in poor countries, so they don't need to be using things that are going to emit emissions. So again, an incentive to invest in the right areas. Okay, and for me, the number 1, most important one, Mark Carney, leading the charge and promised the financial services industry, of which De Vere are founder members of COP26 and the Financial Alliance. 17 companies, and now lots have joined in, founder members, where we've promised to do everything we can as a company to help get to net zero. That includes talking to clients about ESG investments, to invest in the right sectors. It's the powerhouse. It does make a difference. If you're investing in companies that are doing good for the planet, their share price goes up, they can grow, they can expand. It's actually the powerhouse. It does make a difference. So if you want to reverse this, the politicians have done whatever they've done. Whether you like it or you don't, there's pledges there. They're certainly nowhere near enough, halfway to what needs to be done. As the UN Secretary General said, our planet is fragile. It needs to go into emergency zone. Okay, this is an emergency zone. This is them pushing in the right direction. Actually, individuals have to do something about it, as well as companies. We've all got to collectively realize that actually this is a really important, vital subject, super vital. Okay, don't leave it too late. Do something about it. Invest in the right way. Look at the things that you're doing personally. Push the politicians. Let's keep the pressure up. We can actually make a difference. Hit subscribe. I'll make sure that I put out information on a regular basis. What's happening in the world, what you can do about ESG, what you can do to help the planet. I'll put out information on what it takes to be successful. Please hit hit like. It helps the algorithm. It really helps the algorithm. The video does better. More people see it. And of course, that means more people have got the information so they know what's going on in the world. Hit like for me, please. Okay, please share the video and hit subscribe so you get the information on a regular basis.